How's hanging, people? It's your boy MillzySawUs, number one fella for lazy gaming, and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 16 Career Mode Season 4 with FC Euro, known as the Rise to Glory series. And what a fantastic start it has been so far. Me, myself, and Mr. Karchuk, along with a new spectator known as Nick, has been helping me develop my Russian team. If you tried to enter my stream just a couple of minutes ago, I do apologise. There was an error in the system. I had to stop the stream and start up a new one. But I'm here now. I'm pretty sure Karchuk was going to join me in a minute. But this is my team. I have picked out the best players in my squad so far. No transfers have been made, so there is still a lot of work to be done. Stavpet's going to be up front with Acevedo being in the cam. On the right, we've got Lungu. And on the left, we've got Surchenkov. And in the middle of the park, we have Emelianov and Cepeda. Naturally, they're central defensive midfielders, but they can play centre midfield. And my back four is as followed: Dantsev, Fontanello, Chernov, and Kozin. With our goalkeeper being Zhevnov. There is still a lot of signings to be made with only £10 million in the bank. There's probably not going to be a lot that we can do. But to have placed some players on the transfer list, in terms of loan, I don't think I'm going to be loaning out any players. If I've got such as goalkeepers that are too many, I only need 2 goalkeepers. And I was just saying that to myself, you know what, I really don't need every one of my goalkeepers. I know I've got about 3, maybe 4. Let's have a look. So I do have 4 goalkeepers. One's retiring, so he has to stay. Whilst the other 3 are eligible to be a part of my squad because they're both either 60 and above overall and under 30 years old. So what I'm going to do is put Shubin, who is 60 overall and 21 years of age, on the transfer list. He's more likely to leave due to his age. And then there's Arapov, who is 64 overall and only 25 years old, which I can add to the transfer list as well. We've got the Karchuk here. Big shout out to him. But as for this guy, Zobolotini, I'm just going to call him Zobolo. 28 years old, 68 overall. He can be a backup goalkeeper. When Drommel comes in the team, Zobolo will be dropped, and then Drommel will be... Or then again, Chesnov could be the backup goalkeeper. Maybe I should keep both. I don't know. We'll figure that out one a little bit later on down the line. So, we definitely need some centre-backs. That is my biggest worry. We've got one who's on retirement and another who could quite possibly be on his way out. Now, I do know we've got a few centre-backs on the short list that we've made deals for, so I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Left-backs, right-backs, a couple of them are on a transfer list. Maybe we could do with some full-backs. I don't know. We'll figure that out a little bit later on down the line. Now, since we haven't got 2 teams, we don't really need to worry about anything. We just need a starting 11 of my strongest players with some backups, Worst case scenario, if the transfer window closes, we could just go into free agents. It's as simple as that. We have a lot of cams. I want to say a lot, I only mean about 3. Acevedo seems like the best backup to have, unless I get someone who's better. So Acevedo, being 30 worries me, but he's 71 overall. Now, I'm going to keep him around because he seems like a decent player, but Korobov and Sherbakov, one of them could be a backup. Acevedo could be the backup. But for now, I guess we could sell these 2 players. I don't see why not. I have no reason to keep them around. So what I'm going to do, unless Karchuk disagrees with me, I put them on the transfer list. They do have... Korobov has that special something. But Sherbakov has nothing, So I might as well free them up. Now, I don't have CDMs. I have centre midfielders. But Fiddler's on his way out, definitely, at 34. But Emily and Cepeda are eligible to be in the squad, being 70 and above in overall, under 30 years of age. They can play in the midfield, unless I can find replacements. So I want to keep them around. We haven't got enough left midfielders, but with Lee Taylor on the way, hopefully he can replace Surchenkov, and Surchenkov could be my backup. right midfield, Lungu seems pretty legit. I'm quite happy with Lungu. In terms of a backup, Bilanov can definitely stay. Munich is 31 years old, so it is time to let him go. So Bilanov could be the backup. Lungu could be the first team player. Carl Treacle says keep Acevedo. But then I've got like 3 strikers. Now I have the 1 striker up front, and that's who I'm going to keep. Now Wakalnaki and loads of other strikers who I've bidded for are on the way. So whether that means get rid of the cam position and stick to the 4-4-2, I don't know. But we're just going to have to find out. Stavpats has been put into so many deals, so I might as well put him on the transfer list, you know. Guliev, 22 years old, 61 overall. He could be the backup, you know, in case my striker gets injured. Doniskin is on the way out, 31 years old. He doesn't need to be in the squad. But with that being done, guys, that is my team, and we are ready for our first game. The European International Cup, first game of the group stage. We are going to simulate every single match, guys, because I want to try and make this as realistic, as fun, as interesting as possible. But my girlfriend is heading into the bedroom. Hello, babe.
Can I have the phone charger, please?
You would like the phone charger? Of course you can. My mysterious girlfriend wants my phone charger. Here we go. You're welcome. Nice smell? That's the David Beckham I sprayed. Right. Sorry about that, guys. So, yes, I'm very excited for our first game of the season. Ah, God. So, fingers crossed, guys. Hopefully, we'll start winning, but my standards are way too high. But I should remember, this is a PSG. This is FC Euro. So, I am expecting inside my head. To lose. So, fingers crossed. We're not going to do the slow simulation either. We're going to speed things up straight away. We've got a lot to cover. Oh my gosh, look at that. Nice. Fantastic start. Well done, lads. So, Acevedo and Sachenkov have scored in a 2-0 victory. So, that is fantastic. We get 3 points to start with. That's an excellent beginning for my managerial services for this team. Yaroshenko and Guliev came on for the likes of Stavpets and Sachenkov. Acevedo and Chernov received yellow cards. So, you know, in overall, guys, I'm very, very happy with that game. Very good start. We won versus the second best team in Denmark. Nice little fun topic for you guys. Nice little fun fact there. We just won against the second best team in Denmark. Very nice. An update from England. Let's have a look. We've got Stefan Armstrong, CDM aged 19. 12 months expiring contract. We'll inquire, you know, but we can't get him in January because he's only 19 years old. West Ham's David Jones, 19-year-old centre-back. We might as well add these players. You know, they could have some potential, you know, these expiring contracted players. Or do we? I don't know. I really don't know. I've played anyway. I really shouldn't add them to the shortlist because, you know, they're not going to be free. You know? Unless they're, like, amazing. You know? And I'm not very impressed, you know? Paul Byrne. Contract expiring in 12 months, but he's also loan listed. So, yeah, interesting. So, we won't inquire, we won't add to shortlist. We will, you know, I don't even think we should scout him, because, you know, I'm not seeing anything special. Jordan Sangha from Warsaw, 20-year-old centre midfielder. Another, I should have changed the age, guys. Yeah, they do look shy. I should have changed the age. I'm going to take these 2 off of my shortlist. I shouldn't have had them on the shortlist. And what I'm going to do now, guys, is create a new instruction, because I shouldn't be grabbing, I shouldn't be like shortlisting players for the January transfer window who are not 23 years old. I should be looking for players who are 23, between 23 and 29. So first, shortlist those 2 youth players. Where are ya? There's one, Stefan Armstrong. Let's get rid of him. Right, hang on. We didn't care about Aaron Doran, but he's on expiry just in case later on down the line. Mohammed Hussein, he's too old, so let's remove him. David Jones, that's who we wanted to get rid of. Remove from the shortlist. Alright, let me go into the instructions just before I forget. Instructions, we want to edit this one. Let's edit. So not between 16 and 29, between 23 and 29. There we go. Very nice. We've got a load of names that Cardchucker was mentioning. Rico Henry, Ryan Ledson, Andre Chavez, Abner. So let's search these players. Let's get them down. Let's get them down. Alright. Rico Henry. 20-year-old left back from Walsall. I remember we had this guy on a loan spell. Fantastic left back. Absolutely. So definitely going to inquire, and he will automatically join my shortlist. Ryan Ledson, another former Accrington player. Definitely consider him being on the team. I hope he can play centre midfield. Ryan Ledson, yes, he's a centre midfielder. Of course he can. Still in Accrington, 75 overall. We trained him really well. We'll inquire and add him to the shortlist. I hope I have enough inquiries. Andre Chavez. Let's try that out. Let's just do his surname, Chavez. I'm pretty sure there's loads of Andres. There we go. Andres Chavez, 27-year-old striker. Okay, we might have to scout him and I'll also inquire. We'll scout and inquire because we don't know a lot about him. And Abner. I know Abner's from Real Madrid. Am I right? Abner? Left back Abner, 22-year-old. There we go. Real Madrid. He's definitely somebody. Oh, he's loan listed. Staff is busy. We will inquire, but worst case scenario, we can always loan him to the squad. I mean, we're forgetting about loan deals, guys. I mean, we should be buying players to have on a permanent basis. Alfonso Gonzalez. Alfonso Gonzalez. Alright, Gonzalez. Sorry for sounding a little bit creepy. Oh, it's a Z. Gonzalez. Alfonso Gonzalez. The centre midfield, Alfonso Gonzalez from Atlas. That's all. Very nice. Has that special something? Let's inquire. Alright, wicked. We can move on. Let's go to the emails. Let's chill out on the names for a little while. An update from England. Right, so get rid of him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Jordan Shanghai. Whatevs. We've got Andres Chavez. Yep. He's from a previous instruction. We've already got a deal going on. Ali Sese, 24-year-old centre-back from Barnet, whose contract is expiring in 12 months. Let's add him to the shortlist. Why the hell not? And inquire while we're at it. Why not? You know? George Evans. George Evans, 23-year-old centre midfield. Add him to the shortlist. We can have them scouted and inquired, you know. We're probably going to run out of inquiries anytime soon. Harry Bunn, 25-year-old left midfielder. Very nice. Add him to the shortlist and get him scouted. Sese looks shit. Okay, fair enough. Let me have a look at him. Oh, he does look shit, doesn't he? I am deeply sorry about that, Cardchuckle. Alright, Thomas Ince, a right winger. Ooh, not too bad, not too bad. His contract is expiring, so let's add him to the shortlist. Alexandre Pato, 28-year-old striker from Chelsea. Whoa, 82 overall. But his contract is expiring. Can we afford... We can afford 110,000 in wage. Why the hell not? Let's add him to the shortlist. Rock on. Bobby Grant, 28-year-old Cam from Fleetwood Town. Contract expiring in 12 months. Add to shortlist. We'll have him scouted as well. Why not? Why not? Why not? Alright, let's get some players off this this shortlist. Hang on, let's go to the top. We've got loads of players. So we don't need all these players on the list, you know? They're being scouted. Remove from report. We might as well remove these players. If we've looked at them, we might as well move them. We know about Gale. We know about Marty. We know about Donasian. Alright, Thierry Ambrose. 21-year-old striker showing great potential. Interesting. Let's have him scouted. I'm on the list. Connor Washington, 26-year-old striker. Why the hell not? He's got an expiring contract. Some decent stats there. Have him scouted and shortlisted. Get him off the report. Ruben Sobrino. Dicko is quite good. Ruben Sobrino. Ruben. Nah. Philip Hoffman, 25-year-old striker. Nah. Oh, shit. My bad. What the hell? Hang on a minute. Oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Right, let me see your report. Let me see your scout report. We'll do it like this. We'll do it one by one. Sadar Uznan. 23-year-old striker. Cool. Right. We'll take him. We'll have him scouted. Nika Kacharava. 24-year-old striker. This is good. We're getting a lot of expiring contracts. So we could end up with some really decent players. But if we win this league, guys, let's not talk about that. We're too far ahead. Let's not talk about that just yet. Adis Jahovic, 31-year-old striker. I'm not really feeling that, really. I don't want over 30s. Alright, you inquire for some shit players. My bad, dude. My bad. I won't inquire for shit players. Like this player, for instance, he looks a bit shit. I won't inquire. You know, 28-year-old. He doesn't look like nothing. Let's just get rid of him. Fedor Smolov. Mate, bye. Oh wow, hello. We've got a new spectator. We've got Wally. How's it going, Wally? And we've got one called Ibarboist. Ibarboist the way. Mate, by Opera in the fourth season, he's like a 76 beast. Oh, interesting. Karchuk saying, hey, Wally, and Wally saying hi. Very nice. We've got a few spectators. That's very nice. Alright, so, Barboist. I'm just going to call you Barboist. Remember that name. Opera. What about this? Fedor, approached by Wolfsburg. Okay, he looks flipping decent, don't he? But I don't think we will be able to grab him. He's a very decent player. Right. Ibarbo was so fucking good on FIFA 14. Get Ibarbo. Cheap. Right. Ibarbo is 68 rated. Huh. Right. I'll scout this dude. But we won't shortlist him. Yannick Molly. Alright, no problem, Wally. No problem at all. 30-year-old striker, no thank you. Saligin, 29-year-old striker. That's from a previous instruction. I don't think so. No thanks. On 56, it's definitely too weak. The new Iboba for me is Kandreva. Right. Too old. Might not be good enough. He's a free agent. Interesting. Interesting. Nah. 28-year-old striker from Lokomotiv Moscow. Not very... Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Keep doing that. Stop pressing fucking circle. Alright, Fatos. Nope, too old. Yu Byung-soo. 30-year-old. Nope. Seleznyov. 32-year-old. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I mean, these could be... I mean, he's a free agent. Not interested. Right. These players don't look all that, to be honest. He looks kind of decent, but not nearly as decent for me to shortlist. I think there's a lot of players I should take off the shortlist. Maybe. He looks decent, yeah. Let's add him. Imagine my Cardiff team versus your PSG. What a game that would be. Yeah, that would be a game, wouldn't it? Fedor Smolov. Alright, we'll keep him around. Keep him around. Take him off. Contract expiring. Right. Scout shortlist. We're going to have a lot of players. Musa is amazing. 30-year-old, no way. Expiring contract. He looks quite decent. Doesn't look too bad. Right, Jiang Ning, 31, no thanks. Shay Dave, doesn't look that good. Henty, just for saying, in my career, I'm on 2021, and in the free agents, there's Akin Fenwa, he's fucking 40, but he has 59 overall. Jokes. Manchester United versus Manchester City. Manchester United should have won by 3-2 if it for the waste man referee. I absolutely agree with you, Wally. I don't want to touch on that subject because I feel very sensitive about that game, but I absolutely agree with you. Absolutely. Right, Igor Pontiniangin, 29-year-old striker. Nah. Kozlov, 25-year-old striker. He looks quite decent. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Whatever. That referee won the Man United FA Cup because of shit refereeing. Wally says Hulk. Crystal Palace had 2 goals denied. Like, what the fuck? On the free agents. Hulk is on a free agent. No, he's not. He's still playing for Zenit. I would take in Hulk. I'm not being funny. I would take in Hulk. Now, I don't have the money to buy him, but I will take him from Zenit. He probably wouldn't join my team, but if I had, like, enough wages, I would definitely take him in. That'd be great to have him in my team, even though he's 31 years old, but he's over 80 overall, so I wouldn't care. I would not care. Nathan Burns, 30-year-old striker. No way. No way. Oh, he's a free agent. Jokes. We could sign him. That's hilarious. Right. Nah. Right, 35-year-old striker, no bloody way. Alright, so that's done with the Russian report, thank flipping Christ. We've got 7 in Scotland, let's have a look. Approached, yeah, we already got him approached, that's fine. Aaron Doran, we already got him done. Igor Konlyenko, 19-year-old right midfielder, he's looking for a new club, he's a free agent. Alexei Reyna, I think we already approached him. Christian Ramos, 29-year-old centre-back, is looking for a new club. Is he being scouted? Nah. And Jaka Raitala, looking for a new club. Okay. Now, that's done. Now we've got another long-ass flipping scout report. Thierry Ambrose. We're scouting him, showing great potential. Let's add him to the shortlist so we can just get him off the report. Philip Hoffman, 25-year-old striker from Brentford. I don't know. I don't know about this guy. We'll scout him. We'll take him off the report. Dicko, 26-year-old striker. Oh, he looks really decent. Let's add in. No way. I mean, yes way, sorry. Alright, Marvin Sordell, 27-year-old striker. Has that special something. From Colchester. I don't know. I don't know about Marvin. Simply because we've got loads of other bids for other strikers, I'm going to say no. Alright, I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that name. He looks a bit shit. Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake, I keep doing that. God damn it. Piss off. Alright, Ion Doyle, 30-year-old striker. He's a bit old. Don't look great. But look at this. 28-year-old centre midfield, Tony Cruz. He's valued at 35 million. 160,000 in wages. Interest shown by Napoli. Why is he on here? Might as well take him off. Yaya Toure. Previous instruction. Are these expiring contracted players? Wow. He's cheap. Mate, 8 million? You're joking. Imagine Yaya Toure coming to Russia. Oh, mate, I think we should try and get him. He'll make a quality captain. 85 overall. Only 100,000 in wage. 8 million. That would scrape most of our wages, but I think that's not a bad shout, guys. I really don't. Alright, Jack Jacobs. Previous instruction. 19-year-old striker. Looks a bit pants. I don't know. He don't look that bad. Nah. George Waring. No, thank you. Bradford Jameson. 3 million for yeah. Oh, mate. Okay, we will do that. We will do that. He's loan listed, this guy. Loan listed. American from Arsenal. Let's scout him. Let's scout him. Colo. 27-year-old striker from Palace. Not bad. Let's scout him as well. Josh McCoy, 28-year-old striker, Luton Town. He looks a bit shit. Lloyd Remy, 31-year-old striker, interest shown by Derby County. Alright, we wouldn't be able to afford him. So, I'm going to say no to him. Yeah, I'm going to say no. Paye! Wow. Has that special something? We definitely can't afford him. Akindayini, 22-year-old striker. Looks terrible. Callum Saunders. Terrible. Pablo Vegetti. Nah. Joe Pigott. Definitely not. Now, this guy don't look too bad. 23-year-old striker. He actually looks pretty decent. I will scout him. Jonathan Cordigia, whatever his name is. Summary. Huh. Nah. Ricky. Nah. Christian. Christian Fuchs. I don't know. He looks decent though, but he's 32 years old. I'll scout him, but I understand most of these guys are shit, but it's still worth looking. Adam Buxer. Alright, shit. Chuba Akpom, 22-year-old striker from Arsenal. No thanks. Oh, that's jokes. Christian fucks your mum. Paul McCallum, 24-year-old striker. Nah. Harry Kane, what are you doing on my list? Jordan Bowery, 27-year-old striker. No, thank you. Danny Welbeck. No, thank you. John Akin, 28-year-old striker. Nope. Zlatko Janovic. He looks quite decent, but he's 30 years old. Let's scout him. Jamie McLaren, 72 overall. Doesn't look too bad. He don't look too bad. Let's add him. Car Chuckle says he's quality. Memphis Depay. Oh. No. Alright. Olivier Giroud, 31-year-old striker. No thank you. Leighton Baines, 33-year-old. Oh wow. 7 million. That's not bad either. Fuck his age. He's 83 overall. Let's add him. Nice. So we've gone through all those fucking like reports, and we've probably got a shit ton of shortlisted players. So we'll go through those shortlisted players to start making some inquiries or taking some people off the shortlist if necessary. Now let's check out our emails first. From Hearts, unacceptable for John Saltar. They're not interested in the player, and the cash amount on its own is not enough. So they're not interested in Chernov. But that's all I got. So what should we do, people? Place your bids. What shall we do for John Saltar? Do you know what? They should be interested in Chernov since he kept a clean sheet in our first game of the season. So, you know, I mean, that could be down to the goalkeeper and the other defenders. But, you know, a man can dream, can he? A man can dream. So what do we think? Bid 3.1, no player. Alright, why not? Remove player, 3.1. Let's do it. Right. Leicester City, unacceptable. Wes Morgan. They're not interested in the player, and the cash amount on its own is not enough. He's 34 years old. I highly recommend that we, you know, don't go for this guy. I say we scout him first. I really do. Wait for his scout report, because he's 34 years old. I mean, unless he's in the 80 overall and above, then yeah, why the hell not? But let's scout him. Don't go for Morgan. I agree. I absolutely agree. Okay. Fulham, unacceptable. Ross McCormack. They're not interested in the player either. So, what do we do? What do we do? I don't know. I have no idea. Whew. $3 million, no player. Sounds good. Sounds good. 3 million and no player. Look at that. Manchester City have accepted £2,900,000 and stav pets for David Faupala. Faupala or something, whatnot. He wants 4 years and 35,000. That's what he's getting paid now. So that's pretty good. Do we ask for less, maybe? What do we think? I definitely feel like 5 years. You know? Definitely. What role should we give him? What wage should we give him? I'll leave it down to Car Chuckle. Let's see what he thinks. Manchester City striker. He's going to come from England to Russia. He's probably going to say no, simply because we're in Russia. Don't do less. So we're sticking to 35, because that's what he wants. That is what he wants. So we're sticking to 35. Maybe no bonus, with 5 years instead of 4. Not specify the squad role, just see what he says. 5 years, 35. What do we think, Car Chuckle? 5 years, 35? No squad role, no bonus. Let me know in the comments section or on Twitter. Let me know. If you don't want to do the delay, you're better off messaging me on Twitter, Carchuckle. You are the co-manager. That's much faster than this silly YouTube delay. I'll always tell the people what you're saying, so you don't need to worry about that. What do we think? 20 bonus. Alright. 20 bonus we're going for. He's getting a 20% goal bonus. And the squad roll, keeping that blank. Already, this is a better contract than what he's got at Manchester City. He's getting 20% bonus. You know, he's a sporadic first-team player at Manchester City. I think it might be a new contract, you know, but seeing as it is 5 years. Let's go for it. You know what? Let's go for it. You know, I'm sorry, Carchuck. I'm going to go for that. Not giving him a squad role. Right, Rayner has said, I reviewed your offer with my agent and we can't agree to your terms because I need to understand the role that I'll have at your club. Right, this is the free agent, the 18-year-old centre midfielder. Now, I'm thinking we should scout this guy. I honestly think we should scout this guy before we go for a deal. Because we don't want to be bringing on players, wasting our money on players that are absolutely shit regardless. Whether they're a good player or not. How is it going, Wally? Right, where is he? That's Lee Taylor. Where is... forgotten his name now. Checked. I may have gone past him. I've totally gone past him. I can't find... who? What's his name? I bloody deleted it, didn't I? Shit. Transfer negotiations. Sent... Rayner. That's who he is. Alexi Rayner. Why not try to get Diego Jota? You love that player, don't you, Wally? Diego Jota. But Wally, remember what happened, man. You asked me to get Sanchez and Ryan Gould, and then it fucked me up. Some of the suggestions you've been saying, dude, have really fucked up my career mode. And I don't mean that in a rude way, but it sucked. You know, I got sacked because of those signings. And they were the best players, you know, but their performance was absolutely shit. Right, who was I looking for? Rayner. Alexi Rayner. I need to scout him before I make a deal. Alexi Rayner. Get Raul Jimenez. Here's a suggestion. Oh, for fuck's sake, where bloody hell was Rayner? Alright, search players. Wally back again with the pricey players. Reset. Free agents. Submit search. Alright, we need to go to the bottom. Mate, there's loads of them. Rayner, where are ya? I think he was a midfielder. Rayner! There he is. Oh, for fuck's sake. I need another scout to look at the free agents. But you know what? Fuck it. Why not loan Rashford? As much as I want him on my squad, it's down to the Carchuckle man. Right, so unacceptable Joel Drommel. Because we're not interested in a player you've included and the cash amount is not worth it. Zobolo was not cutting it. Zobolo, whatever. What about Shubin? 21-year-old Shubin. What do we think? What do we think on this deal for Drommel? We want Drommel in our team. What do we think? What do we think? 3 minutes until 6 o'clock. What do we think? Another one and another one. Carl Chuckle, back me up. Stay on topic, bro. I need you. Do we get rid of the player and just offer money? At least talk to me on Twitter. $2 million. No player? Alright. No player. Alright, 2 million, no player. Alright, come on. What was that? The update. Sodja. Right, we're going into the shortlist, guys, because I feel like some of these players shouldn't be here. Reese. Let's remove him. Rico Henry. Do you know what? Sod the list for now. We'll come back. Hang on, wait a minute. No, we can't sod the list because we might need to make some inquiries of some of the players we've laid down. Scout him. Rico. We've already inquired about Rico. Abner. We've inquired. It might be expensive because he's a few years in. Right. Leighton Baines. Now this, guys, I think we should go for. You know, he might be pricey. Baines plays for a top club and is one of the key players in his role. He's probably going for a sum between 8.4 and 9.6 at this point. So it's quite of a difficult one because that could cost us all of our money. So it actually might not even be worth it. But we could do it as a curiosity buy. You know, for fun. So let's try his value. Let's see if they will budge. I'm just curious. I'm not saying I'm going to buy him. I'm just curious. It's so cheap. Aaron Doran, we said we were not going to have anymore because he's, you know, pants. He might not be, actually. He might not be too bad. I'll scout him. Right. Deal's going up. Ryan Ledson. Okay, showing great potential. I think we've done an inquiry. Alfonso Gonzalez. Staff is busy. Has that special something? Alright, we've got enough. I think we've got an inquiry. Hopefully we've got inquiries going on. Right, why not get Heskey for banter? Get Heskey for banter. That's hilarious. George Evans. Right, yeah, let's scout him. We definitely need another scout. Torre. This is banter. Right, this is banter. The 35-year-old centre midfielder. Torre has recently signed a new contract with the club and plays for a very prestigious club. He's probably going for a sum between 10.4 and 12.5. So we definitely can't afford him. So let's go for his worth. Let's just go for his value. See what they say about that. Another curiosity buy, guys. Someone we definitely won't be able to get. But wouldn't that be hilarious? Absolutely hilarious. Alright, Harry Bunn. Contract expiring. Another contract expiring player. That's fine. Dario Zanata. Scout him as well. Bobby Grant. Another contract expiring player. Might as well have all these players that are being like, that have a contract expiring, scouted, you know, while they're in that country. Still got deals going on for these guys. Andres Chavez, 27-year-old striker, let's ask him to get scouted. Alexandre Pato. Yeah, we've got an expiring player. Look at that. That is decent, guys. That is awesome. He probably wouldn't come over due to our, like, you know, all we need is the wages. He would probably want a shit ton of wages, but we definitely have him in the list. We definitely will have him in the list. Why not get Ibrahimovic regen? Give us a minute, guys. Yes, babe.
Can you come and help me put in the washing line so I can hang the washing out?
Right, guys, you're going to have to give me a minute because my girlfriend needs me to help her with the washing. So, give me 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I'm sorry that you have to stare at Connor Washington. Right, I'm back, guys. I'm back. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What we doing? What we doing? Right, so Connor Washington. What about him? Contract expiring. Might as well have him scouted. Sadar Usman. Contract expiring. Well, I have him scouted too. He looks pretty decent. Nika Kacharava. Kachalama. No? No? Fair enough. Bad joke, I'm sorry guys. I do say many of them. Ahmed Musa. Yeah, Musa looks decent. But interest is shown by Rayo Vallecano. So we might not stand a chance. We'll have him scouted, but he looks flipping amazing. I think we should even attempt to do a curiosity buy. So Musa is yet to sign a long-term deal with the club, but is one of the best in his position. We can get a good deal. They might consider offers between 5.4 and 6.6. So, maybe add, you know, a striker to the deal. You know, just to soothe the deal a little bit. Put Stav Pez in there. But how much do we reckon, guys? How much do we reckon? What do you think? Let me know. Ahmed Musa. Oh. Don't think we need to be talking about that. Bit of a touchy subject. Not one that I want on my YouTube channel. Right. So what do we think, guys? Card Chuckle says 5 million. Wally says 5 million. I think that's a good shout. Good bid. 5 million it is. Okay, so moving on. Harris and Anzic, something like that. I don't know. We'll have him scouted, but he's another expiring player. Bengu. We'll scout him. We shall scout him. Thierry Ambrose, another striker from Manchester City, showing great potential. So I'll have him scouted, but just because he's showing great potential, you know, we'll leave him for now. Nauhar Dicko, from Wolves. Yeah, why not? Why not? Jamie McLaren. Right. McLaren looks decent. I definitely think we should try and buy him. 72 overall striker for Bristol City. McLaren's one of the